Taco Hero from Chico Blanco. Chico Blanco Hot Sauce Company. So this is Brandon Wright's company, Chico Blanco. I believe this is the second sauce that he's put out in terms of, selling and marketing and all that kind of thing. I think the first one was Sandwich Hero, something like that. He came out with Taco Hero. I was kind of interested. I happened to be in Albuquerque, New Mexico over the weekend doing a road trip, and I knew Brandon was from Albuquerque, and so I looked it up, found a local shop called Chili Traditions in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and he's selling his sauce there. So made a little trip over there. It wasn't far from my hotel, actually. Give it a try. It's on the very low end side here. Mild. You got mild, medium, hot, and hell over there, and it's all the way on the mild side. 0 calories. Ingredients: distilled vinegar, chilies, including Cajun's Jumbo Serrano, Hatch green chili, and ancho, brown sugar, garlic, salt, onion, cumin, and spices. On the bottom down here, it says crafted for Chico Blanco Hot Sauce Company, 6147 Park South, New Mexico. But I think that's kind of weird that it says crafted for. So I don't know if he's got a co-packer or I don't know. I'm a little weirded out by that. I don't know. I've never read that before. Crafted for. Crafted for to me seems like somebody made the sauce for Chico Blanco. I could be wrong. I'm not trying to, say something that's incorrect. I don't know about that. That it's weird to me. But anyways, I like the label. It's a nice label. So let's give it a go. See what we're working with. Seems pretty thick, so I like that. I've heard great things about the sauce, so I'm sure it's going to be delicious. And again, knowing that it's a low-end sauce, I know it's not going to be super, super hot, but hopefully there's a little bit of spice there, right? Like we want something. So it smells good. The cumin really, really comes through, really shines through. I would think there was, the use of dried chilies in this. I would surmise the ancho is dried. But the others I would think would be fresh, but they could be dried as well. But it smells like an Ortega kind of sauce, like something you get at the grocery store, like a tomato-based Ortega type style sauce. Again, no tomato, so it's not tomato-based, but it really kind of has that underlying smell to it. Yeah, she's thick. There we go. Bear with me, folks. Sorry about that. Now she's flowing pretty good. There we go. Let's add a little blockage up there. All right, let's get a good spoonful here and see what we got. I like the color to it. It's kind of like a burnt red, brownish color. Cheers, my friends. Taco Hero. It does have a nice little spice to it. Right on the tip, It's a medium of the tongue. Um, it's kind of that black pepper spice warmth, if you will. This would be really good as an enchilada sauce. Be really good um, on a steak. I don't put hot sauce or really any sauce on my steak, but this would be good on that. There was something else that was kind of triggering, but like a taco mac, like a what are those called? Goodness, it's good. I like it. It's a little bit rich in terms of the spice blend in there. It's really got a lot of spice to it, spices. A lot of little granules. So there's a little bit of texture to it. Not like a chunky salsa texture. Not really a. It's just little granules, little bits and pieces, almost like salt, if you will, kind of in the mouth. This would make a great mole sauce. Mm. Would be great in chili. It kind of tastes like a chili. It kind of tastes like a chili sauce. That's exactly what I'm tasting. That's what it is. It tastes like chili in a bottle. That's what I'm getting. That's exactly what I'm feeling. I knew there was something to it. It tastes like chili in a bottle. Um, a really good chili, a fairly spicy chili. Honestly, there's some spice to this. I was expecting it to be a little bit lower spice than what it is, but it has a nice lingering spice in the mouth. I'm happy about that. I thought it was going to be really low end. I thought it was going to be really kind of low spice, but there's a good little spice factor to it. I'm digging it. I'm digging that. Um, Again, it's now putting it with food might change my opinion on that it's like chili in a bottle. But right now, just off of the spoon, it's really like eating chili. It's very similar in the way that it's built in terms of how the spices are blended and how they play out throughout the sauce. The thing about the sauce is it's the same flavor profile from start to finish. Some sauces, you get like a fruity note, you get a onion, garlicky note, whatever, kind of in the forefront, and then it fades into the pepper flavor or this or that. This one, it's just the same flavor the entire way through, and there's nothing wrong with that. Um, this is good. It's good. Again, it reminds me a lot, though, also of just a Ortega brand packet seasoning of sorts that you would maybe get at the local grocery store that you would add to your ground beef, or you would add water to make like a sauce or a gravy or something. You know what I mean? I think you got, maybe you can pick up on what I'm trying to get to, but that's really a lot of what I pick up. But I'm also picking up just a really nice spicy forward, and not spicy but spice forward chili. It's almost like there's chili powder used in this, and I think a lot of that's coming from the cumin and the ancho chili. I think the ancho is really has some flavor profiles like that, especially if it's dried. But he's got the Cajun's Jumbo Serrano. That's got to be where the majority of this heat's coming from, because the hatch and the ancho really aren't that hot. But this has a good little, mild. I think the heat meter is just right. Um, huh. It tastes like an upgraded, elevated, just generic taco sauce that you would get at any grocery store in America. And I say elevated because it is better. It's spicier. It just has an overall better body to it, I think, because it's a little bit thicker than what those might be. So it's an elevated version of those with the same kind of underlying notes to it. So yeah, don't be scared to get a bottle. It's pretty good. It would be great on tacos. There's no doubt about it. But it's speaking of mole sauce. It's speaking chili to me. It's speaking, enchilada sauce, mole, chili. This would be phenomenal on a baked potato as well. It's pretty versatile. You could use this on quite a bit. However, the spiciness to it, and again, and I'm not talking about the overall burn or the overall heat to the sauce. I'm talking about the amount of spices used. Okay, that's the cumin, and then at the very end where it says spices, the amount of spices used in this is pretty heavy. It's a little overpowering, just slightly. So while it is versatile, I think that limits it a little bit because of the type of spices used. Might be some oregano in there. Really hard to say. I would guess there's chili powder in this, though. Chili powder, but I could be wrong. Anyways, Taco Hero from Chico Blanco. It's a good sauce. Anyways, thank you all for burning with me.